Learn with Ease Islamic Academy presents myarabiccourses.com. أهلا وسهلا. Welcome. أهلا بك. Welcome. ماذا تفعل يا حبيبي? What are you doing, my friend? ماذا تفعل? What are you doing? يا حبيبي, my friend. أنا أكتب رسالة. I am writing a letter. أنا أكتب. I am writing. رسالة, a letter. When you face a feminine or a female, you say تفعلين. ماذا تفعلين? What are you doing? يا حبيبتي, my friend. على ما تكتب. On what are you writing? أنا أكتب على المكتب. I am writing on the table. أنا أكتب. I am writing. على المكتب. On the table. Instead of saying علامة, we can also say على أي شيء, on which thing, or I say on what. تكتبين. If we are talking to a female, we say تكتبين instead of saying تكتب. على ما تكتبين. On what are you writing? علامة is a combination of على and ما. فيما تكتب. In what are you writing? أكتب في دفتر. I am writing in a notebook. أكتب, I am writing. في دفتر, in a notebook. فيما is a combination of في and ما. When you face a feminine or a female, you say تكتبين instead of saying تكتب. اكتب بسرعة. Write fast. اكتب, write. بسرعة, fast. ولا تكتب, be put in, and don't write slowly. لا تكتب, don't write, be put in, slowly. When you face a female, you say اكتبي, write. And you tell her لا تكتبي, don't write. You can see what indicates feminine there is yaw, which is attached at the end. ماذا تكتب في الدفتر? What are you writing in the notebook? ماذا تكتب? What are you writing? في الدفتر, in the notebook. أنا أكتب درسي. I am writing my lesson. أنا أكتب. I am writing. درسي. My lesson. Can you observe that a daftar contains alif and lam? The alif and lam indicates the notebook. But if you remove the alif and lam and put tanween, for example, the kasratan in daftarin, then the kasratan indicates a. So if I say ماذا تكتب في دفتر, what are you writing in a notebook? Daftarin contains kasra because of fi that comes before it. Fi is a particle known as harfu jar that gives a noun that comes after it kasra. Fi daftarin, in a notebook. Fi daftar, in the notebook. Bima taktubu darsak, with what are you writing your lesson? Bima taktubu, with what are you writing darsak, your lesson? أنا أكتب بقلم. I am writing with a pen. أنا أكتب. I am writing بقلم, with a pen. Bima is a combination of bi and ma. When you're talking to a female, you say darsaki, the ka will contain kasra instead of fatha. Bima taktubu darsaki, with what are you writing your lesson? اكتب الرسالة جيدا. Write the letter well. اكتب الرسالة. Write the letter. جيدا, well. سأكتبها جيدا. I will write it well. الرسالة is the object in the sentence. An object in Arabic grammar is called مفعول به. An object always contains fatha. So we say اكتب الرسالة. Write the letter. الرسالة is also a feminine noun because it contains cluster at the end. سأكتبها جيدا. The ha which is attached to سأكتب refers to الرسالة. Ha is used because الرسالة is a feminine. If الرسالة were to be a masculine, we use hu instead of ha. سأكتبها جيدا. I will write it well. اكتب درسك الآن. Write your lesson now. اكتب درسك. Write your lesson. الآن, now. سأكتبه فيما بعد. I will write it later. سأكتبه. I will write it. فيما بعد, later. Darsa here is also an object. An object in Arabic usually contains fatha at the end. سأكتبه. The who there is referring to Dars. Dars is masculine. That is why we use who instead of her. سأكتبه, I will write it فيما بعد, later. هل تستطيع أن تكتب الرسالة؟ Do you have the capacity to write the letter? Or I say, can you write the letter? هل تستطيع, can you, أن تكتب الرسالة, write the letter. نعم أستطيع أن أكتبها, I can write the letter. Or I say, I have the capacity to write the letter. أن أكتب or أن تكتب, the "and" there refers to a particle called حرف النصب. It is a particle that gives the verb that follows it fatha. Can you see أن تكتب? The bar at the end contains fatha. And أن أكتبها, the bar there contains fatha. Instead of using al tastati'u, we can also use al yumkinuka for masculine or al yumkinuki for feminine, which means can you or do you have the capacity? نعم أستطيع كتابتها. Yes, I have the capacity to write it. Or I say, yes, I can write it. Kitaba is not a verb. It is called a verbal noun, that is, a noun that is derived from the verb. Kitabata is derived from the verb kataba. And verbal noun in Arabic is called masdar. أستطيع كتابتها, I have the capacity to write it, or I can write it. Another way to express kitabata is to say an aktuba. So you say أستطيع أن أكتبها, I can write it, or I have the capacity to write it. هل كتبت الخبر? Did you write the report? هل كتبت? Did you write الخبر, the report? نعم كتبت الخبر على ورقة. Yes, I wrote the report on a paper. نعم, yes, كتبت الخبر, I wrote the report على ورقة, on a paper. الخبر is an object which is called مفعول به in Arabic. الخبر contains fatha because object in Arabic contains fatha. على ورقة, the waraqah there contains kasratan because ala comes before it. Ala is harf jar, which gives the noun that comes after it kasra. ما كتبته في الدفتر, I did not write it in the notebook. ما كتبته, I did not write it في الدفتر, in the notebook. I say لم أكتبه في الدفتر. I did not write it in the notebook. لم أكتبه. I did not write it في الدفتر, in the notebook. كتبت means I wrote it. ما كتبت means I did not write it. The ma there is used for negation. ما كتبت, I did not write it. I say لم أكتب. I did not write it. لم أكتب. You can say the lam there is called harf jazm. It is a particle that gives the verb that comes after its sukun. Instead I say ما كتبت, I did not write. I say لم أكتب, I did not write. ينبغي أن تكتبه في الدفتر. You should write it in the notebook. Don't forget, we are using تكتبه. The who there is referring to dars, which is a masculine noun. ينبغي, you should, أن تكتبه, write it, في الدفتر, in the notebook. لن أكتبه في الدفتر. I will not write it in the notebook. The lan there is called harf nasb, which is a particle that gives the verbs that comes after it fatha. لن أكتب, I will not write. ماذا تريد أن تكتب? What do you want to write? ماذا تريد, what do you want? أن تكتب, to write. أريد أن أكتب قصيدة. I want to write a poem. Let's revise the verbs that were used in the conversation. Past tense verbs. كتب, he wrote. كتبت, she wrote. كتبت, you wrote for masculine. كتبتي, you wrote for feminine. كتبت, I wrote for masculine or feminine. يكتب, she writes, he writes, or he is writing. تكتب, she writes or she is writing. تكتب, you write or you are writing. تكتبين, you write or you are writing for feminine. أكتب, I am writing. أراد, he wants or he wanted, that's for past tense. أرادت, she wanted. أردت, you wanted for masculine. أردت, you wanted for feminine. أردت, I wanted. يريد, he wants. تريد, she wants. تريد, you want for masculine. تريدين, you want for feminine. أريد, I want. Let's revise the vocabulary used in the conversation. floor. The plurals are أراضي. مكتب, desk or table. مكاتب, tables. زميل, colleague. زملاء, colleagues. صديق, friend. أصدقاء, friends. حبيب, friend or beloved. أحباء, friends. دفتر, notebook. دفاتر, notebooks. كتاب, كتاب, a book. كتب, books. رسالة, letter. رسائل, letters. درس, lesson. دروس, lessons. قلم, pen. أقلام, pens. ورقة, a paper. أوراق, papers.